basically what we are running with and playing. Just give me a second to make sure I have the records from you. Okay, first one is World Chop. And he is currently on our TikTok side if you guys want to link up with him and network. If you have a YouTube or anything like that as well, let the people know. Ooh. Yeah. Where the heck is this gonna go? Now where the heck is this gonna go? Yeah. Now where the heck is this gonna go? Now where the heck is this gonna go? Yeah. I'm freaking asking the question, cause I heard a noise at nighttime and there was somebody blasting a weapon. Like, matter of fact, I don't know what is happening, but I'm a type of fool that say that I'm a rap in your session. And then I don't know, and I won't know if you even like won't go. You hear freaking noise in the back, like people don't know if you're really about to go poison the track with freaking weirdness. People like, Dorky, you on some weird shit, and I don't even know who I wanted to share a beer with, but I had to like pick up this whole shit. People like, how the fuck you pick up the ocean and split it in half? Listen, it's in the Bible. There's a lot of times where people would wait for my arrival and then be like, oh, it's just him, and then leave. And people know that I have a little 10-speed bike, and people know I need to make sure that there are things that I like. And what'd you say? Like, instead of guitar coming in, hold up. There's a lot of freaking times where I like that. A lot of people don't know what the heck they're gonna do, where they gonna go. They know that they gonna strike back. I don't know, but I'm gonna go like that. Okay. I like this switch up. I like this shit, cause people, they don't not. I don't know if I just pick up a donut. People, they know that I know I'm so hot. I keep picking missing words and syllables. I know that sometimes I do sound like I'm lyrical when I will get up on your freaking beat and I spit a flow. And I don't even know if this is like really pitiful, but I am really trying. There's a lot of time where I could play a video game I have never freaking played, so I'm dying like left and freaking right. And a lot of y'all freaking had rap, but then you freaking left the freaking mic and you didn't really know what you gonna say. You could have a dope rhyme and then you throw this shit away. I also know that I'm gonna like get up on the track though. I can get up on this shit and rap fast, slow. Here comes the guitar. I don't know where I'm gonna leave, but here comes the guitar. Y'all know what y'all are gonna see, y'all know. Here comes the guitar. And y'all don't know what I'm gonna do. Yo, yeah, you show this to Rec? You gotta show it to Rec. I know that he probably gonna throw you respect. Psychotic too, and everybody knows that the Chronic do weird shit. Y'all don't know if y'all really think that I'm the weirdest. And also, when I be rapping, y'all gonna cheer when I. Alright, let me go. It's always fun trying to just figure stuff out. So, put this on the top 5 and top 10 of, beats that I've liked from you, right? Anytime you guys come to the show and you send any record, if you get a fairly decent review from me, you'll know when I really like something. Consider it's basically, you know, I'm always looking for the records from you guys that I would play for other people, even if you weren't in the building. When I want to show somebody an example of what a good song or good beat, something in a very specific genre, maybe somebody that they should work with, production or artist wise. And so often I really try to look for the best, the things that I don't necessarily think anything needs any kind of work on, right? If the mix is there, if it feels like everything is proper. Let me see. Yeah, this one goes to at least, basically close to 3 minutes or whatnot. So you even get that. There's potentially still even room for one more verse if an artist, wanted to add that extra section, potentially another feature or something. This would be another one of those beats that I could see a slight melodic chorus and then the rap verses on it. If someone still wanted to be melodic through the whole thing, they could do that. But this one is nice. It grows and changes throughout. It's always a good thing when you have something different that happens in a chorus area than on the verse is, because it will often give the artist different ideas. Sometimes if you do just a simple loop and you don't change nothing, certain artists are going to have that same mindset in their head of just like, let me do the same melody, the same flow, whatever it is. And so you guys are often a bit of what can help the artist think about more things to do. I always basically use the example of, if you add a dubstep section to your track, for anyone, if you add a dubstep section or something that changes it up, we're not just gonna cut it out and like not want to do something to that part. We're gonna go, yo, like let me, rip it right here. Or you find another artist that can hit that part up because you don't want to waste it and it's dope. Or third option, you just let that section play, right? And let it rock out because it's so dope, and kind of play with that or whatnot. And then fire, you're like, oh, saying Durgie, here's Johnny was saying. And then Jakey said, and I sent you something on PayPal and stuff like that, and for spitting those bars, man. Really? Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. Never got paid anything remotely for a freestyle. So that's sure to throw some confidence my way or whatnot. Funny thing is, I only really freestyle on the show like that. Send me a beat, put an open verse, I'll see, what's up. But if you're to ask me to get on the beat or on a song, on a feature, I am always going to write, because I believe that you should, like, when it's a song you're asking people to pay for, spend their time with, like, truly, I believe you should take your time making sure that if it's the first or last record that anyone hears, you're putting your all forth so you can think of the best bars. At that point, when you're sitting down writing, there is no excuse. If it is bad at all, it is completely your fault, because you have all the time in the world to come up with things. And so I love to try to analyze, okay, what does this beat make me think of? Write those references down, and try to pull things into that, rap wise. But it's fun. It's fun. And then live, when you're performing, when you're just chilling with the homies in the studio, trying to mess around and warm up for like a real song, then yeah, like freestyling, I feel like is proper. But in most cases, you can often tell when an artist is freestyling. There are many things and telltale signs that will have, and I think there are very few who are of the caliber of like a Harry Mack, where you can give him 5 words and somehow, without having to like, let me type and look up all this stuff and then take in the information, and then like, it's just the words themselves, the conversation that he has with people, and then the environment that they're in, and who use all of that within his mind, and not just say the words. I think most people, when we see them do that, when it's like, yo, let me pull some words up, and then you're just gonna rap and rhyme when they come up. Most artists just like rhyme something and then say the word, but he'll go a step further. He'll still rap more things that relate to the word on top of it. So it adds a deeper level of like how dope he is, because he's still thinking about the word and everything that relates to it on the side as well. And that's hard to do within itself, because you're often going from place to place to place to place, you know what I'm saying? And trying to just rhyme and stuff like that. But yeah, it's fun. All right, let me see what we got. We have another one from him, by the way. Almost forgot about that. This one is called Teddy's Toy Box. Let's see. Teddy the Ram. All right, which out of the two do you guys like better? This one for sure, I think I could hear. All of the people that don't even know what they do, but they know that they're gonna be cool. I don't know what I was doing, but I was a little kid chilling when I was in school. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. There's a lot of vegan people in the chat though. I don't really even know if I'm gonna rap slow or freaking fast, because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But you be thinking I'm an asshole, so I gotta slow it down. Or maybe I don't know what to freaking do with a baby. And everybody be like, okay, shit, Busta Rhymes get on this freaking beat, or Jay-Z, or freaking Ludacris. You know you don't know what the hell you gonna do to this. I'm over here like acting like I'm cooler than freaking people who think they're cooler than other people who are freaking cooler than people who are freaking cold as shit. There's a lot of time where you're like, yeah, you a dork, but I think you old as shit. Like, stop it though. I'm in a hospital because I am freaking bad. I don't even know like what I freaking had, and I'm a freaking dad, and I am freaking chilling up in my freaking pad, and I know I can tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm a type of fool to tell you that I want to, like, tell you that I want something for supper. I know that it's not the beat though. There's a lot of times y'all could see though freaking thing that I know I am so freaking high. I do not like ever see flows. I know that you could be though freaking guy. What are you doing inside of a freaking speed though? You know what? Now we can tell you do are not even know what the deep flow. Oh, I like this. Like the melodies. What are y'all doing all up in the chat? Like, what are you telling me? If the chat not working, I'ma tell it freeze. Stop it, I don't even know. Like, what are you doing? You are selling peas. You're back? Welcome back.
There's a lot of freaking people, guys. I don't even know freaking guys. People wanna see me all the time.
All right, so big salute, man. That one is dope as well. Like, these two like are definitely a step up. Seeing you being able to do more, having the right combinations of elements together, not at all you know, seeming like a work in progress. Like I like everything that is there, that sort of, you know, kind of trumpet element. And I like that it is, you know, further back in the background and not something that is directly in your face. We can still hear it. It's there. It adds to the accent of the track. And there's a lot that one can do with this. Often, I would say you have a good flavor with knowing what kind of situations that, like, you know, those that me and you rock with when it comes to the Wreck-It Child, the Psychotic, C Losta. These artists, you know, they're the triple time. They love to get in there and rap fast. They're definitely going to absolutely love something like that. The other thing that I will recommend for you as a producer, right? When you guys are trying to get your beats out there, or just to advertise yourself as a producer, so people know it's what you do and they tap into you more in that you know, light. Make more of the videos where you are either making a beat live, you know, for, you know, TikTok and YouTube, for Facebook, for all the platforms that allow it. Make those type of videos where you have a kind of an open verse scenario, you know, and leave people with the challenge. Let them duet with the content. If you have to create just like specific stuff that you're okay with doing that with, like, make that happen, because it does allow you to create a community behind not only you as a producer, but whatever piece of production. Even when you pick somebody specifically to hop on it, or someone decides to purchase it, everybody still feels honored to have been able to be a part of the potential challenge, and to see who potentially was or could be the best, right? So do that. And for artists as well, any record that you guys are trying to get out, like, that's the best way to create a scenario where people are tapping in to something and feeling like they can be a part of it at the same time. I think certain people, unless they are truly in that moment where they feel like they want to support just for the piece of content, you know what I'm saying, itself. There are those that do want to be a part of it. There are those that literally kind of won't watch certain streamers unless they can play the game with them or something like that, right? So it's often, how can I bring people along for the ride, you know what I mean? And that challenge, the open verses, like, that's the best way to do it. Let me see what we got next up. Hold on. Let me see what we got. Oh, hold on. Just want to make sure we're good, and that we can move forward. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Good to see you still working on the production. Keep doing it. And I hope to see some content. And, like, look, you have to make sure, like, look at other producers who might do the same thing, who, like, put content out there with them making beats. There's different angles. Some it's them looking at the screen from, like, behind, over the shoulder shot. Others are from